Hi you all and welcome back. So today I figured I would walk you all through my skincare routine. As I mentioned before, it's a bit updated, so I figured it was perfect to share this in the beginning of your new year. So you might be dealing with some of the things that I'm dealing with. With that being said, let's get started. All right, so I am starting off still again with that video I mentioned. I hate the YouTube hand, like this joint is so annoying, but it is the Frank Body Lip Balm in the regular smooth. They come in different colors, different tints and whatnot, so you can pick it up from Ulta. It's about $10, so I still love this. And like I said, I'm not going to share anything with you all that I'm not 100% about, so still in my skincare routine. So now that we have that done, I am going to follow up. This is the Bliss Watermelon. But it's their replenishing watermelon toner. It does have witch hazel, and I have been doing a little bit of reading up on witch hazel, and I don't think it might be the best thing for my skin, although my skin seems to really like it. You know, there's so many things out there about what's good for you, what's not good for you. And yeah, that was on the list. So I'm gonna have to do some more reading up on it, but for now, we're gonna finish this bottle out because it's not a lot left. So I just take a cotton pad and like 3 pumps. And you wanna make sure you go from the bottom to the top of your face when you're wiping. So I start. And yeah, it does its job. So like I said, we're gonna keep it for now, but that could be changing soon. But I really do like this, so yeah, try it out, whatever. So the next thing that I usually do from here is focus on my serums. So this one has been in my routine for a while. I don't know if you can see that, but this is by the brand Timeless. I actually picked this up in my New York vlog if you've ever watched that. But this is the 20% CE and ferulic acid serum. This has been a game changer. I will continue to buy this and keep this within my skincare routine, mainly because it's gotten rid of my dark spots. As soon as I incorporated this into my routine, I would say about a month in, I saw a drastic difference. And this was recommended to me by an esthetician that I went to at Heyday when I visited New York. And if she says this is good and it works from my experience, so I've been using this for about 5 months now. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a real big fan. So yeah, just like this, and 2 little drops. So I will say that vitamin C requires you to use sunscreen. If you are using any sort of vitamin C type skincare within your routine and you're not using sunscreen, you're basically doing all that work for nothing. Vitamin C makes your skin, while it clears up and helps with the discoloration, it also makes your skin very sensitive to sunlight. So I always use some sort of sunscreen whenever I do put that vitamin C serum on. So yeah, I went ahead and picked up 2 little serums from TJ Maxx. This is by the brand Valjean Labs, who knows? But this one is a vitamin E and ferulic acid, which is already in that vitamin C serum that I just pointed out, so you really don't have to get it, but this is going to help firm your skin. Can you see this? Oh my god. Yeah. So it's going to help like firm your skin. And then this is their Restore serum, and this has niacinamide, whatever. I'm gonna flash it right here. Has that and zinc. So I actually used to use a Glossier serum and I really liked it, and it had zinc in it, so that's really why I picked this up. But the Nia, that it purifies and helps calm your skin, and the zinc, it helps soothe stress, blemish prone skin. So, you know, every now and then I just literally had like a huge zit on my head, so whatever I can do to get my skin back and working how it should be. So I'm just gonna put on the zinc today. Just a quick shout out for some cleansers. I've already cleansed my skin, but right now I'm using the Acure. This is their Seriously Soothing cleansing cream, and I actually picked this up from TJ Maxx. They sell it in Ulta, so I just grabbed it at TJ Maxx because I could get a few dollars off. But I really like this. It's great for normal to sensitive skin. It's not too harsh where it's going to cleanse your skin and you're going to feel like it's stripped of all its moisture. It's a really good in between, in my opinion. But before that, I was using the Glam Glow. This is their Gentle Bubble Cleanser. So I would say it's about on the same type of boat area that this one is in, the Acure. So this would be like a reasonably priced one, and this is not so reasonably priced. I think it's about 36 bucks, and I grabbed it on the Glam Glow Friends and Family sale. So I've since then ran out, so we using this until they have another sale. Like, cleansers are such a small part of my routine. I feel like I just want something that's really gonna clean my skin and doesn't smell too crazy and isn't gonna super dry out. So that's what I usually look for. So next thing I'm moving on to is my eye cream. And just so you all know, yes, I do this every day. My boyfriend thinks I'm psychotic, but it is very important. My aunt growing up, she was really into, well, she still is, super into skincare. So I remember like getting puberty acne, and she was just like, you need a toner, you need this. So since I was about 13, I feel like I've been using toners, the ideas of serums, all of that was not foreign to me, and I really thank her for that, because my skin could have been in a lot worse shape. But I think just over the years of having that type of routine and knowing the different steps to really get your skin looking nice and right, this is like fine for me. It's not too many steps, and taking the time out of my day to pour into myself, we're all for that. Okay, so this is the Acura. I also got this from TJ Maxx, and you can also get it from Ulta. But this is the Radically Rejuvenating Eye Cream. It has CoQ10, Edelweiss extract, and for age performance. So basically, you just want to put a little small dots under your eye like so, and this stuff is really moisturizing. As you know, the skin under your eye is super thin, so it loses moisture very, very quickly compared to the rest of your face. So definitely start incorporating eye creams into your regimen. Even if you don't have dark circles or whatnot, like, it's easier to prevent than to you know, correct, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna do this just to be safe. From here is when I will go ahead and put on my sunscreen. Okay, so lastly, I like to use moisturizers, duh. Okay, so as of recent, I have been using the Glow Recipe. Actually, I want to give a shout out to Glow Recipe. They sent me this complimentary bottle, a full bottle of their new Banana Souffle Moisture Cream. I have really been enjoying this moisturizer. It's super lightweight, but also very moisturizing. It's a pretty cool concept if you think about it. I think this is going to be my go-to for like the spring, summer, but like I said, the winter hasn't been too crazy here in the DC area, so I'm good for now. But I have been using this since they sent me this in December, early December, so I've been using it since December, and I really like it. Like I said, it's lightweight, so you don't feel like you're slabbing all of whatever like on your face, but Yeah, I like this, and I'm gonna use this today, but I also want to point out this Glam Glow. If you're looking for a higher price item, this is the Glam Glow Volcasmic. This is their matte glowing moisturizer, and like I said, my skin can get super oily at times. Luckily, it's not in that stage right now, but this stuff smells amazing. Like, it smells like a pink Starburst. That's exactly what I thought about when I first put it on. And then also, you don't have to put a lot. As you all can see, I have definitely used enough, but there's still more. I am just using Glam Glow. And like I said, this is like, you can barely, as you all see, it's nice and moisturizing, and it spreads very easily, so you're not doing too much, but my skin feels super moisturized right now. Highly recommend this, and again, thank you so much, Glam Glow. They didn't ask me to do this video, but I figured I'd share it with you all because I am really using it, and also they sent it to me complimentary, so yeah, very, very grateful. And a lot of that is thanks to you all for watching these videos. Yeah, so we'll see what else comes next. Lastly, I wanted to point out a few of my favorite masks. These are my holy grails. This is the Origins Clear Improvement mask. I like to use this to spot treat if I have a pimple going on. This is what I'm going to use. And then for my other one, I like to use their Drink Up Intensive mask, and this one is an overnight mask. So I usually will put that on right before I go to sleep, and the next morning my skin is nice, glowy, and good to go. So yeah, that is all of the skincare products I'm using. So now I will show you all a little bit of what I do for my everyday makeup. This is super easy. It's only like, how many products do I have right here? 1, 2, 3, about 6 products. So that's usually what I like to do for an everyday makeup, and not every day do I wear makeup. I feel like I put in the work to where my skin looks good without it. So for the most part, I don't wear makeup every day. I only usually wear it when I go out, or like right now I'm going to brunch, so that's why I'm wearing it. But I'll show you all a little bit of what I do. Starting off, I do like to fill in my eyebrows just a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie to you all. And if you see me looking into the screen like this, it's because my mirror is behind it. Maybe you all see me looking at yeah, I'm gonna look in my mirror a little bit too. But yeah, okay, so life update. So for those who know me, at the end of last year, November, I finally got a new full-time job. Something that I have been trying to do all of last year. I just was working in an environment that wasn't for me, and that's okay. I am super grateful for that experience because I learned so much despite it all. But it took me a while to really get to that point to feel like, okay, this is all a part of God's plan, his purpose. Like, I'm not here for no reason. You know, as much as I was ready to leave, that happened. But I am super happy with where I am now. So like I said, God's timing, y'all. I feel like last year it really strengthened my faith with God, my relationship overall with God, and also it really just it made me slow down, if that makes sense. Like, I was ready to move on and go where I wanted to go, but that situation, I thought things were gonna like move more quickly than they did, and that wasn't the case. And I feel like sometimes God just puts us in situations to not only protect us from other things, but also to like make us really slow down and reflect. Like, for me, I'm an Aries with an Aries rising, in Aquarius moon. But just from that, I'm super impulsive. I'm always on the go. One thing I do love about myself, I'm super goal oriented. So I'm always looking forward and looking ahead. I like to stay 2 steps ahead. So that is one thing. But also last year, like I said, it really forced me to slow down and really look at things differently. And yeah, I just do a lot of self-reflecting. And also it's some of the things that you think you want now, like after you're done self-reflecting, that may not be the thing that you want ultimately in the end. So like I said, regardless of it, take advantage. So right now what I'm about to put on is the Mile High Club. This is by Wander Beauty, and they also sent me this complimentary. It's for volume and length, so if that's what you're looking for. Of course, all mascara should be doing it, but I really like this. This is the Rich. And then I don't know if you all can tell, but I have very short, they're not short, they're just super curly. Like my eyelashes are so curly, and it's the most annoying thing trying to put on false eyelashes and whatnot, but we get it done. So yeah, length is usually not something I'm looking for. Most of the time it's, can these things not be so curly? My goodness. Your job. So I was working in public affairs, which was cool. Learned a lot. I always thought I wanted to work in public affairs. I think a lot of that had to do with freaking watching, dang, what's that show with Carrie Hilson? Not Carrie Hilson. Is her name Carrie Hilson? No, it's not Carrie Hilson. Carrie Washington. Dang, why can't I think of it? I thought I wanted to go in public affairs and be like freaking Olivia Pope, and that was not the case. So yeah, I have since moved back into like the branding aspect of marketing, and I love it. Yeah, other than that, my main focus of course has been my weight loss journey. More background on that: growing up I played a lot of sports, all cool, whatever. My weight loss journey has been my main focus. Growing up, like I said, I played a lot of sports, and then once I got to college it was just like, okay, we're not playing any team sports anymore, so the gym was like foreign to me. Like I just, although I felt like I could run and do all these things, it was just like the gym is like, huh, what am I supposed to do? So regardless of that, I'm happy to say that I left college pretty much around the same size I went in. I didn't really have to buy too many new clothes. I didn't fall victim to the freshman 15 or whatnot, but still I was always not the skinniest person in the world, and also not the healthiest person, because skinny people are not always healthy either. So with that, I feel like ever since I graduated from college, I just been a bit more in tune with what am I putting in my body. And I would say last year was like the year I kicked it up a notch a little bit, and I also fell off at times too. So my whole thing this year is I know what to do. It's just doing it, being consistent, and being disciplined. I don't know. I'm just doing it, kind of putting myself on autopilot as far as, you know what you're supposed to do, just stay focused and reach your goal. And another thing too I'm working on is just self-control. I feel like a lot of the times I'm very impulsive. Sorry, this sometimes looks a little too dark, but yeah, sometimes most of the time I'm very impulsive. So just, I'm kind of like in the motion of like slowing down, really thinking out like what are the pros and cons of the decision that you're getting ready to make, and kind of going from there. Like I can't complain that I'm not at my goal if I'm not actively working towards it. And that is one of the things that I kind of had to come to a realization with last year. Like you can't say, oh, I want this, I want that, but you're not putting in the work to get it. And I don't know, this year is for putting your money where your mouth is. This is the year of doing that. So taking the G, this is the Glossier Skin Perfecting This is their Perfecting Skin Tint in the color Rich. They actually have like different colors now because I bought this like when they first came out with it, and they only had like 4 shades. So now they have like about 8, I believe, or more. So definitely check those out. But I'm just putting this to bring, because this looks yellow on camera a little bit, but whatever, it could be me. Could be me. What time is it? Ooh, 1:05. Damn, I gotta go. But yeah, so this is the final look. This is, like I said, my everyday makeup skincare routine. It doesn't have to be extra. I don't do the makeup part every day, but for the skin part, that is what I use every day. So regardless of it all, I hope you all enjoyed this little chit chat, get ready with me, skincare update, everyday makeup inspiration, whatever you want to call this. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Please be sure to thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Hope you have a great week. Bye.
Long enough to hug you all at the same time. Calling, yeah, maybe I'm selfish. I'll talk you to myself, I can't help it. Oh my, yeah, maybe I'm selfish. You're my lady, and I can't. Maybe I'm selfish. I'll talk you to myself, I can't help it. You will, yeah, oh, yeah, hug me, yeah, baby. I'm calling out to all my.